Hello, welcome to Vibetrading. My name is Don Okoro. So today being the 3rd of March 2020, so let's quickly dive into the market and have a quick analysis. As we all know that the Federal Reserve cut the interest rate today in order to uh, combat the coronavirus effect on the stock market and also on the economy. So let's see what that effect is kind of doing in the stock market. And also, we also know that Robinhood trading platform was down today. Like it was down too yesterday. I think they should do something about it. So let's quickly just dive into the analysis and see what that Federal Reserve interest rate cuts did to the market today. So we are going to look at the S&P 500 or the SPY, which kind of tracks. It tracks the markets. It tells us exactly what is happening with the overall market. So when we come down to this SPY, we can see that this is from our 5-day. It's selling off and it's still selling off. So, but when we go down, we're gonna try to look at our 1-year chart. If you guys remember yesterday, we had this discussion and I tried to point to this level because I knew that's where the market will have some trouble to kind of break that level. So let's just map this level again. This is our support level. That's where we found our support right here. If you can see, let me draw this cycle here. This is where we found our support level. So what happened was the market bounced at this level. The market now made that high. The market now moved to the upside. So now this is the next resistance level we are seeing on our chart. That is another level where the price will tend to reject. It's either the price will reject at this level, or it's gonna just break it and continue to the upside. So this is how it played out today. The price came to this level. If you can see, it's approaching to this level, the 215 level we discussed yesterday. And what happened was the price is beginning to sell off because you already know that's a support, that's a resistance level right there. So let's go to our shorter time frame here and just look at it and see exactly how that plays out. When we go to our shorter time frame, we're gonna just start off with our 1 minute just to see, and we can just see. So the market opened somewhere here, and we had that sell off. When we had that sell off, this is how the sell off went down this way. Then the next thing was, as soon as the Federal Reserve announced the announcement to cut the interest rate, the stock market made a very massive move at this point. That's where that move occurred. And for those of you who are in our trading group that were able to catch that move, that was about 2% move we had today on that particular trade, which is really good. So moving forward, let's just kind of see, as the day progresses, the price didn't hold because there is a very bigger problem, for the Federal Reserve to cut the interest rate. That's to tell you there is a bigger problem, and they have to do something in order to keep the economy running, so this wouldn't affect the economy, which the economy has been affected, but just a way for them to kind of like mitigate all the problem that is going on with the economy. So when we just draw the high point here, we're just going to draw our trend line and see what exactly it's doing. We can see that the sell-off just continued. It was just selling to the downside, and that's where the price is right now. So let's just go back to our yearly chart and just kind of like try to make sense of all of this. So in the next coming days, what I'm going to be anticipating for the market to do based on what I'm seeing here is the price will tend to the price will, let's see right here. So the price already it's already showing us a sign of rejection, and what we're gonna expect it to do in the next coming days is to reject the price. But we're still gonna focus more on the price action to see exactly what the price action is doing, because that's the key. Price action is the key. So from our look of things, this market is rejecting. It's a market that you just want to keep a close eye on. You just want to pay attention to this level, that 215 level. All right, so let's go and look the bond. Let's look the 20-year bond, and the ticker symbol is TLT. So as we can see, the bond is just killing it. And I said, whenever the stock market is down, the bond, gold, and TVIS tend to go up. And that's exactly what we're seeing now. The market just keep making some higher high and higher low, and we can see it's just going. But we need to look at this market and see right now. When we look at the bond, we can see that the bond is already over overbought right here. It's overbought, and we can see this is where we have the crossover. For those who are in our trading room, that is where we took that trade. We took that trade, and we still, for those of you who are still holding it, it's just playing nicely. So if we look at it, let's just go to the shorter time frame and just kind of look at how it played out today. The shorter time frame, you can see that when we open, the price made some big massive move to the upside. So it went to the lowest it went was the 122, and the highest it went was the 190 159. So that's a very massive move. That's about $7 move. This trade is just playing out really, really well. So let's just go ahead and look at. So let me just see in the next coming days what level I'll be paying attention to. So from the look of things, there's a price rejection up there. It's already at the highest price it's gonna be. So the only way we can get in this, then we just have to wait for some pullback to get in, because it's already trading at the highest price it's been so far this year. The best strategy to trade it is to just kind of wait for it to pull back. And let me just show you in the shorter time frame areas we're gonna want to take part. We're gonna want to take part in this trade. This is an area when we have this sell off. This is a pullback. We might want to get in at this level, and we're gonna just ride the wave and wait for some pullback and get in. And that's just the way we're gonna play it out. But come tomorrow, this thing is still gonna continue. It's still gonna try to go up to this level. Come tomorrow, that will be the level the price will try to go, because it's been there before, and there is every reason for it to go back there because of the way the SPY or the S&P is performing. So let's look at gold and see what gold is doing. And gold is also doing the same thing. We can see it has a similar movement. The price just keep making some higher high and higher low. Basically, it's just making some high movement. And this is the right opportunity. For someone to kind of look into some of this, look into gold, and also look into what is it called? Look into the bond and just kind of see how how it's playing out, if it's something you want to partake. Let's also look at the oil. I like the oil because the oil is selling. The oil is so cheap now. But let me tell you the story of oil. This is what happened. The oil is so cheap now, but come summer, I don't know if a lot of people are going to be traveling in summer, which there's going to be a high demand of oil, and as a result of that, the oil tends to be a little bit expensive, and that will drive the price high. So the oil is so cheap now. These are some of the level we are right now, and if we can look from a bigger picture, This is where we came from, this level, and it just keeps selling down, and now it's just picking back up and it's trying to go up to this level. This is where it's trying to go. Let me just draw it from here. That will be the level it's trying to go. So about $2 to $3 move, but ideally this is where it's gonna try to go because it's been there before. This the $13 level. That's where it's gonna try to go because it's been there before, and it has everything to go there. As soon as the market pick back up, that's where the price will try to go. So I'm just gonna keep this ETF on my watch list, the USO. That's the United States oil ticker symbol that tracks the oil. Just keep it on my watch list and see what it's gonna do in the next coming days or coming week. Well, I hope you do like this analysis. If you do, please go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel and also click the like button. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye.